Welcome back to Living in the Black Hills. I'm Jeff, your go-to local guide, and I've spent my entire life in this stunning area, 40 years to be exact. If you want insider knowledge about living in real estate here in South Dakota, you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you never miss a new video. We put out 2 every single week. If you're thinking about moving to the Black Hills or have real estate questions, I'm here to help. My team and I have sold over 1,650 homes here in the past 10 years, and we can assist you with your move. Reach out via phone, email, or simply schedule a Zoom call through the link below. Plus, don't forget to grab our relocation guide for everything you need to know about making the move to this amazing area. All right, let's start with the pros. Number 1, the low cost of living. Housing costs and overall expenses are generally lower compared to many other parts of the country, allowing for more affordable living. Also, compared to the surrounding areas like Spearfish, Sturgis tends to be $50,000 to $100,000 cheaper for the same house. People love to retire in Sturgis because, of course, no state income tax, which is a huge bonus for people. So overall, the no state income tax and the lower prices attracts people to move to Sturgis. Number 2, festivals and events. Throughout the year, Sturgis hosts a lot of different festivals and events that offer entertainment and cultural experiences for the residents. Some of these are the Mustang Rally, the Camaro Rally, the Off-Road Rally for side-by-sides, which is fairly new but definitely catching on. And then they have the Mountain Bike Race Series. Another big draw is the Music on Main that runs every summer, generally starting in June, and it runs through mid-July. Then, of course, they gear up for the giant motorcycle rally. And they have great music, open container in the street, lots of food, trucks in the area. It's a great event and one you won't want to miss if you live in the area. Definitely one that everybody in town looks forward to. But, of course, you have the granddaddy of them all, the famous Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, known around the world, which draws visitors from everywhere. It brings a unique energy and excitement to the town. It runs the first full week in August every year, but it really starts about Wednesday before. The town's population swells from 7,000 to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Over 700,000 people come to the rally, so the streets are packed, local businesses thrive, and there's an undeniable energy in the air. There is a ton of events and fun things to do. Incredible bands come from all over the country to play at the Sturgis Rally. One of my favorites is Shinedown. Who doesn't like Shinedown? Come on. The rally is a significant economic driver for the area. It brings in millions and millions of dollars in revenue for businesses, vendors, and for the city itself through permits and fees. Traffic congestion, of course, is a given, and the sound of roaring engines is constant. If you're not a fan of noise or crowds, the rally is not your scene. Many locals, though, rent their houses for about $10,000, $15,000 for the week, and they go take a nice vacation. So that's another great option for you as well. Number 3, the close proximity to Rapid City. So Rapid City is the larger city here with more amenities. It's just a 25-minute drive, provides access to Sam's Club. Stock up on all your household supplies there. Lots of nice restaurants, and grab a excellent meal there. That's where the major airport is as well. But the proximity allows residents to enjoy the benefits of both small town living and urban conveniences. Sturgis tends to be a place where people live and work in other locations. For example, one spouse works in Rapid City, one in Deadwood, one in Spearfish, whatever. So Sturgis is in the middle. So kind of a bedroom community as well. That's why a lot of people seek it. Definitely a lot of benefits in Sturgis. Of course, that's where I grew up as well. 4 seasons climate. So residents experience all 4 seasons. I guess this could be a pro or a con, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But you get mild summers, colorful autumns, snowy winters, and amazing spring weather, providing definitely a variety in weather and activities. Even today, we're in a winter storm warning with 2 days of snow that are supposed to get between 8 to 12 inches, which is pretty typical from December through March. So each season brings its own charm and opportunities for outdoor enjoyment. Next up, number 5, the outdoor recreation. So with the Black Hills nearby, residents have access to a plethora of outdoor activities: hiking, biking, camping, fishing, and of course side-by-side trails. So this is one of the biggest reasons people move to South Dakota. From Sturgis, you can be on many different lakes in about a 1 hour drive time. There's probably 4 or 5 different lakes you could be on. So you could be doing anything from fishing to wakeboarding on any of these lakes. And also Sturgis has incredible bike paths, lots of them. I'll put a link in the description below for all the trails for you guys to check out. Another thing you can do is head right up to Nemo. It's about 20-25 minutes away. Has amazing camping. They have live bands there every weekend. They have a couple great restaurants up there. We love to spend time in Nemo. They also have some of the best side-by-side trails in the US. If you're looking to do that, my favorite trail is the Centennial Trail. DM me, I will hook you up with all the trails because I love side-by-side. I've been doing it basically my whole life. So the scenic beauty of this area provides amazing opportunities for exploration and lots of relaxation, okay? So we can't do the pros without the cons, all right? So there is some cons of this area, so I do want to discuss that for you so you're not thrown off guard, but there is limited job opportunities. Sturgis has fewer job opportunities compared to larger cities, especially in specialized fields, which could require residents to commute to Rapid City more than likely, or seek employment somewhere else outside the town. But this economy in Sturgis is heavily reliant on tourism, which is why they have so many events. But most people drive to Rapid City, Deadwood, or Spearfish to work, and generally one spouse works in one location, the other one works in another location, which means Sturgis makes sense for their situation. Also, there's a lot of jobs in North Dakota. There's a lot of oil related jobs. Also in Gillette, there is coal mines and things like that in Wyoming to work at. There's colloid out in Wyoming as well, which a lot of people work at. So once again, kind of a bedroom community. Also the harsh winter weather. I told you we were going to discuss this, but the winters in Sturgis can be cold, snowy, and it's definitely not ideal for everyone, okay? Especially those not accustomed to harsh winter conditions. Snowfall and icy roads can sometimes disrupt all your daily activities and commute. I have seen crazy snowstorms, 3-foot snowstorms. This isn't a common thing to get 3 foot, but we've all lived it and it definitely can happen. So generally the bad weather is like 1 to 2 weeks, and then it's back in the 40s and 50s, which, believe it or not, when it's -10, 40s and 50s feels amazing, okay? Number 3 is isolation from major cities. Sturgis is relatively isolated from metropolitan areas. The nearest city is Rapid City, which is 25 minutes, and the closest major city is Denver, which is about 6 hours away. Another thing to consider is if, say, you want a luxury brand like BMW, Lexus Infiniti, Acura, whatever, you'll have to drive to Denver for service. And I know this because I've owned 2 Lexuses myself, and it actually gave me and the wife an excuse to run for Denver for the weekend when they needed to do, all the the warranty stuff on it or maintenance work or whatever. You're supposed to do 25,000, 50,000 mile intervals. You got to go down there to do that. So you definitely have limited access to events, restaurants, or shopping options, which could be a drawback for some people, of course. And number 4 is the limited entertainment option. While Sturgis offers outdoor recreational activities, there may be fewer indoor entertainment options such as theaters, museums, or nightlife, or any of that stuff. Residents may need to travel to nearby towns or cities, but they got some good options for you. You could go to Vegas on Allegiant, things like that. But there's definitely some limited entertainment deal. Also limited healthcare facilities. While Sturgis does have medical facilities, of course, they don't offer a range of specialized services as larger urban hospitals. So you'll probably have to go to Rapid City for certain medical treatments, or if you want to see a specialist or anything like that. So tell me in the comment, what do you love? What do you think about the pros and cons here in South Dakota? And if you're thinking of making a move, reach out to us. We'd love to help. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching.